Do you want to bump up your chest development? Well, I'm going to show you today how we're going to combine muscle science and the way that the chest functions to allow you to do just that. What's up everybody, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Today I want to show you something that we can do for the chest to help you to bump up your chest development. Now, when I say bump up, we're talking about the overall chest or the upper chest. Well, it really depends upon what you're trying to target. And when I say that, it starts with how we position the bench. Because one of the things we can do, and I've covered this before, is vary the angle on the bench to determine where you want to work more. More in the upper chest, more in the lower chest, mid-chest area. Well, it's all determined again, for you, those of you guys who haven't seen this, by the angle that we choose. And there's a real simple way to look at this. If we were all the way straight up, we would essentially be doing a shoulder press, knowing that we're going to be working high up in this sort of shoulder chest area. So shoulder press when we're straight up vertical. When we are all the way down flat, we're working more of the main coverage area of the chest. And even if you want to take that to an extreme, all the way down decline, it's supposed to work lower in the chest. So if you want to get more of this mid to upper area of the chest, then you should favor an incline angle that's more towards the upright. So for me, it wouldn't be back here at a 30 degree, it would be a little bit higher in here, more towards a 45 or 60 degree if I'm trying to target the upper chest. Now the next thing is the guillotine press, one that we do that actually shows more activation for the overall chest, not just the upper chest, but the overall chest, is one where you get underneath the bar and pretty much bring it down to your neck. I don't like that because number one, it got its name for a reason, and number two, you don't really want to put your shoulders in that kind of position. But you do like the benefits and the advantages of the chest activation by having the target be higher instead of being lower on the chest. So how can we accomplish it more safely? We could use dumbbells. Well, that's part two. Part three, one of the functions of the chest, two of the functions of the chest, are to actually adduct the arm, which means bring it close to your side so you can see the chest work every time I just sort of flap my arm over here. But the next thing it does is it horizontally adducts the arm. So basically, it brings the arm across the chest. Now you guys all know how I feel about flies. I don't like the exercise as an added stretch for the chest because it really doesn't add a lot of extra stretch to the chest muscle. If you haven't seen why I believe that, then you can watch the video that I did on that, the chest fly fallacy. But in terms of the danger it can put your shoulder in, it's not a good exercise. But the adduction of the arm is. So how do we get the benefits of adduction without doing a fly? And how do we get the benefits of the guillotine press without having to come all the way up to our neck with a bar? Well, we do a different exercise here where we take the dumbbells, we put them together, okay, and we squeeze them as hard as we can. By squeezing, we are adducting the arms. In other words, we're trying to come across our body, we're being stopped by the dumbbells themselves, and we're really trying to squeeze as hard as we can. From here, the elbows are in tight to the side because again we want to adduct that chest muscle again, by using our arms, adducting our arms to engage the chest muscle, and then we're going to press straight up from here to position high up over our neck and head. So as we come down, I'm squeezing still real hard. I target the upper chest by touching the dumbbells to the upper chest, and then squeeze and push the dumbbells back up. Down, up to the upper chest, squeeze, and push straight up. Okay? You can see much more activation. Up at the top, and down. Again, squeezing the whole time. And up. One more. Squeezing all the way down. And then press up. So again, recapping, set the angle of the bench to where you want it to be if you want to engage more upper chest. If you didn't want to, you could go down a little bit lower. Number 2, one of the functions of the chest is to adduct the arm closer to the body. So instead of being in this vulnerable position where we can sort of danger the AC joints, we're going to bring the elbows in a little bit tighter. Third, it adducts the arm across the chest. This is horizontal adduction. We don't want to put ourselves in the fly position in order to get here though, because of the dangers that presents to the chest. So we get it there and we engage those muscles from the beginning and hold that throughout the entire exercise. And then thirdly, we still have the pressing motion. So combine all those elements together, guys. You got one kick-ass chest exercise and one that you can take to the gym with you. If you want more exercises that you can do for your chest, for your entire body, that apply muscle science to help you get the most out of them, then I definitely encourage you to check out the ATHLEAN-X training system. We're putting the science back in strength and helping you to utilize that to get way more out of your workouts than you ever thought possible. Guys, I'll see you back here in 7 days. In the meantime, put this to work. Let's see how you do. Make sure you leave your comment below if you find this helpful.